Alright guys, I'm just waiting for some more people to jump into the stream. I'm trying my best. It's been a little bit of a couple of days, I would say, since the last time that I actually jumped into a stream. I wish that you guys will let me know if the audio is good. Somebody's there. Alright, let's see. Going to be scanning for a couple of stock opportunities. Alright guys. Been a couple of days since the last time that I actually did a live stream. So I'm trying to figure out here a couple of things. It's been a little while. What's up, Matt? Trying to figure out a couple of things here. Okay, hold up. I think I got it. I think I'm coming to what it is now. Let me see if I got something. Alright, I finally figured it out, I think. Yeah, for some reason, anyway. something going on here. Can you hear me better now? Let me see. Trying to come up. Let me know, please, if you can hear me better. Trying to do a couple of things here at the same time, and it's not being fun. Alright, so I'm gonna start scanning tomorrow. See IPA there on the screen. Let's go to. I said better hear my back is hurting me a little bit. Okay, it might be because of the position I'm in. Alright, so let's see here. Matt, since you're there, can you hear me better? Anybody that's there, please let me know if you can hear me better than it was before. I'm trying to figure this thing out. If everybody's there or anybody's there, please let me know if you can hear me a little bit better. Again, it's been some time since the last time that I actually streamed on YouTube. So, again, I'm trying to get everything back to normal and see what's going on. Alright, so took me a little bit of time, but I was finally able to pull up the stream settings here. I can see people that are actually talking to me. So I'm going to jump into the scanners right here, and I'm going to start scanning, getting ready for tomorrow. Let's see, what are you guys looking at over there on my monitor? This is a name that today was jumping, but I didn't really like it. I didn't like it at all today. It was capping in the pre-market hours, which you notice right here, but can't really remember the news that he had or nothing like that. Oh, the volume is down. Alright, so let me see what's going on here. If I can figure out the audio.
All right. I'm trying a couple of different things. My apologies. again, I'm trying a couple of different things here, but this thing is really not helping me out. So, again, is it better now? Okay. Yeah, I added a microphone. I don't know the platform. This thing, I had to download the whole thing again, and it's not letting me go to the settings, so it doesn't show me the settings. So I'm trying to figure out the settings that he has here, and it's not allowing me to see anything. And so that's the problem. Let me see. Okay, I finally was able to go to the settings real quick. Microphone. Okay, this is the problem here. Okay, got it. All right, let's just apply it. Hopefully it changes. Let me know how it sounds now. I'm trying to go through some changes here, trying to figure out echo. Alright, so let me just remove this one here. See if I can remove the echo. Now, let me know if there's no more echo. Holy smokes, it's been a little bit of a hectic kind of thing here, trying to scan. Why is it echoing? I really don't understand why he has some echo. Is it perfect now? No more echo? No more echo. Oh, finally echo's gone. All right, so I was able to change a couple of the settings. It was really a bad thing for me, trying to figure out. I knew what to change, but it was not showing me anything. So let's just jump into the scanning right away. We're gonna start here with CXDC, whatever. All right, so daily. Let me try to change the. I want to bring one of these ones for time frame, multiple main one. Okay, let's see here. This one, I need to change. Add a source. Window. I just messed it up. Shoot, man. I can't believe it. Devices, webcams, video, audio, screen, monitor, window capture. Alright, so what's the name? Daily. Look at the daily. This is not the one that I'm looking for. See if I can change it. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. It's giving me such a hard time. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use this one as a daily. Where is my window? Okay. But it's not connected. That's the problem. I can't believe that I'm having such a hard time today to be able to do something. Daily capture. No, it's not this one. The settings is not allowing me to. Okay, I'm gonna just add it, and then I'm gonna take out whatever is not there. Okay, guys and gals, my apologies. I am very seriously I really do apologize for all of this stuff and all of this nonsense. There you go. This is the window that I was looking for. This is the window that I was looking for. Alright, so let me move this thing, put it here. Let me try to place it in a way that you guys can see what I'm trying to talk about here. Alright, so if you pay attention to the daily, right here's been ramping up. Alright, let's go back and put a time frame here. Trend line, you can see we're about to double tap right here. So I am not too comfy about this one. If you guys want to review anything with me and you have any kind of questions, you can ask me to take a look at whatever chart that you're feeling like you want to take a look at. In the meantime, I'm gonna do what I do every single night, and I'm gonna start getting ready for tomorrow. So hopefully I can convey a message here and you can pick up something about what I do every single day. So DYNT, a little bit of a cheap stock here, coming towards the $2 mark, penny stock. A little bit of a range here on the daily, but if you look at it right here, there's a nice range all the way to a high of $2.52. So for now, what I'm gonna do here is try to, okay, so he broke the 139, that was a prior high here on the daily, and it went to a height of $1.75, closing the last candle on the last 5 minutes, 179. So it broke and he went straight to the 179 here. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that it came right to the resistance during the extended hour sessions. What I will do for tomorrow will be placing an alert if it breaks over this level, but I am not going to keep it in my main windows. The reason why I don't want to do that is because it's a little bit of a cheap name. I'm not trying to say anything here, but I don't feel too comfy with jumping into this low price name like this. So for now, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna put an alert to see if it holds the support and breaks the 179. HPI, the same thing, coming, holding that 20 simple moving average towards the high 1154. He based out a little bit here. You flag all the way to the 20 moving average on the daily, but it looks like it's a little bit choppy during the intraday session, so I wouldn't like to participate. I really would not like to participate on this name, so I'm gonna surely let it go for now. If it pops on the scanner tomorrow, that will be a different story. Now this one is starting to get a little bit of volume. It's a REIT. I don't like trading REITs too much, but if you look at the daily, it has been downtrending a lot, and we have a little bit of a reversal here, shooting star formation on the daily, and he retested that resistance that we had back here on the 20 simple moving average, coming into that average. It broke it and we pull back a little bit. Now we have 17.5 million shares traded today. One thing that I will do, since it was popping up during the intraday session today, a little bit of a choppy thing, big wicks here, but he held the view out very well, and it is starting to get a little bit of volume. So one thing that I would like to do will be keeping an eye on this one for tomorrow. I think I already did put it somewhere. I don't see it now. Yeah, it's right there. I see it. But I'm gonna move it from one window to another, because I trade my windows, or I treat my windows It depends on what I place things. They have a level of importance for me, going to a higher level to a lower level, depending on how far towards the right I put each one of the names. So, all right. So right here we have IPA, another one that I will definitely keep an eye on. Works pullback too strong, and charge point is pushing towards the $25. So VXRT moved well today. One thing that I'm gonna take out will be placing a alert for 361, setting on an alert on 361 breakout on FDFT, and we'll be placing it out breaking. We'll be placing that one out of my windows, and I'm gonna be placing IPA for tomorrow. Not sure what kind of news he has, but it's a biotech getting a little bit of volume, 1.1 million. So he's just starting to get a little bit of volume, but he has a long range to the upside, and he ran all the way up there a couple of days ago with, what's the volume here? 121 million shares traded on that day. So right now it's about to start reclaiming the area, and you can see here we have a crossover on the 20 and the 50 simple moving average on the daily, and just reclaiming the spot on the 100, coming right back up, getting a lot of, well, not a lot of volume, but the volume is actually retaking its place after we see this doji here with only 190,000 shares trading on that day. I can surely take a look at BTBT right here. Let's go back, and we go back to FSR. BTBT. We're gonna take a look at BTBT. All right, so here's what happened to BTBT. We were talking about that BTBT yesterday when we sent out the email, and we were talking about this yesterday and the shorting thing in the channel, and we were talking about the daily. It was very important. Everybody and their mother-in-law were waiting for BTBT to pull back. We had, you can see right here, we had in a 19 average. God, yeah, that was actually the level that I definitely wanted to avoid. That was what I was talking about yesterday, because from yesterday to today, or from last Friday into today, we were about to double top on that daily shot. So that was the exact level that I wanted to avoid, because everybody and their mother-in-law were waiting for a pullback on this one. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that the first red day will continue on and we're going to have some follow through to the downside. What this will do, if it can hold the trend now towards the bearish side, it will be probably another red day for tomorrow, and then if it holds that trend, being a long trade, a long bullish side, it can end up printing another red day tomorrow, and the following day then printing a bull flag pattern on the daily. What that will do will make the price action come right back up towards this $19 area. And if it can actually take that $19 area with a bull flag formation, then it can surely keep on ripping. But one thing that is for sure, if you look at right here, the volume from this first day back here has decreased a lot. We see the stochastics exchanging a little bit. Obviously, again, everybody was trying to get a short this thing today. But let me try to read this comment. And the problem again with this thing is that everybody was waiting for BTBT to pull back. So I will be expecting somebody. Second days are definitely a little bit slower than the first day, but there might be another red day tomorrow. Now, what we'll do, it will be that it will probably set the tone for the following days coming after tomorrow. So if it's able to give you another red day tomorrow, but then it holds the trend and keeps on pushing higher from that point, well, then they will get a bull flag formation and the trend will continue on the bullish side. Now, this is not, I'm not gonna try to preach doom into the price action of BTBT, and the reason why is because there's a lot of times that stocks definitely pull back, especially when a trend like this one, you will be expecting that at some point it will pull back. So it's not really surprising, especially coming into a double top formation. It is really not surprising to see a red day happen today. So I'm not really surprised to see that happen, but again, tomorrow we might have a second red day, and then the following day, if the trend holds on the bullish side, we might end up having a bull flag pattern coming over. Now, if anybody's want to share more stuff, you can find an invite link there, and it's actually free. That's the Discord community and trading group that we share, and we talk stocks, crypto options, swing trading, day trading, investing, and whatever you guys want to talk about. You can find the link right there. You can join whenever you want, and again, we're not gonna spam you. And going back to the top here, I'm looking for stops that are actually holding 20 simple moving average in the daily or just reclaimed, right? So I was very close to a IPA. I just added IPA, and now we're jumping into FSR. Look at FSR here jumping during the extended hour session. If you look at this thing here, right, and you go into the trading group, I posted this shot. This is amazing. I posted this shot last night on shorting. And you guys that are part of the group can see it there. If you go to the channel that is called shorting, you will see that I posted this particular name last night, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just click on it, but I'm pretty sure that I posted this thing because this descending this descending formation that we have there, or maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so I posted last night. Yeah, ENG and IDEX. So I didn't post this one last night. My mistake. But it seems like I was watching it for some reason. It was... Where did I post it? I know that I posted this somewhere. Anyway, seeing it here jumping today. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. What's the name there? Star Loves. Oh, Star Loves Doge. I can say, though, that I started to accumulate Doge not really too long ago because I had Sean that actually gave me as a gift 100 coins. I had no idea about cryptos. So he gifted me 100 coins, and since that point, I got a little bit of interest, and so I started to accumulate. Every time the crypto, the Doge kept on falling and falling and falling, to the 16s and 17s and 18s, I kept on buying and more and more and more because for me it was like, oh, I'm going to the supermarket buying stuff on sale, right? All right, so adding FSR for tomorrow. I'm not sure what kind of news we have here for tomorrow. All right, so but I'm gonna put it in one of the windows here, and I'm gonna move Works. Works pull back way too strong from the 480s. Good call on that one, Matt. Today, that was one of the levels that I was looking for. Today, like I posted earlier today, I was looking for that. It broke the prior 460, and you're gonna find the picture there for the guys that will go through the chat later on if you want to read it. The picture shows a 465 level and going into the 480. And Matt, you call the 480 as well. resistance zone works, WORX today, and he pulled back like crazy from that point on. And in the standard algo sessions, right now it's $3.45. So it pulled back from that highs and from that daily resistance like crazy. But FSR is an auto manufacturer sector. I've been watching this names today, and the prior Friday, this sector started moving. So Annie, although Max, that you don't want to keep an eye on that one, I will definitely keep it on a corner of my monitors here, because Annie, here's the thing, you got to think about this stuff. The first day, everybody's getting crazy, jumping into the next shiny object, and everybody's looking for the next big neuro, the next big thing that is moving like crazy. But when people actually lose sight of the biggest opportunity is the second and the third day. Now, what happens with those things, and the reason why I like to keep an eye on those, is because he moves a little bit slower, a little bit more predictable, and he's not the shiny object anymore. Because the second day, by the time it's a second day move, everybody's already moving into the next big thing, the next big stock that is printing this much, that is surging 100, 200%, 300% in a day, right? So it is very important. And for example, if you guys are looking at the price action on FSR here, I start scanning every single night before before I go into the trading session on the following day, because I want to see what's moving in the after hours. I want to see if something has news, if it's relevant, if it's breaking a prior resistance, a prior high, or what's going on. I want to come to the market having an idea of what's actually happening before I actually jump in to the trade. Give me a second here. So, what I was saying, FSR, adding it to one of the corner here, already added it. Works is coming on this corner. I will keep an eye on it. And the reason why is because if it pulls back today, but it starts to accumulate and it starts to get a nice support, we might end up having support into tomorrow. For those of you guys that are live, that are new on this stream, and you guys do know, I used to stream a lot few months ago, but then I had to stop. There was crazy life happened. So I'm gonna try to do this from 7:30 to 8 o'clock, maybe 8:15, Monday through Thursday. I'm gonna be scanning the market, getting ready for the prior day. I mean, not the prior day, the following day. And if you have any questions and I am able to help you and give you an answer, I surely will try to do my best and giving you the answer that you might use it for your advantage, right? So I will be streaming, trying to answer questions. I don't know it all, obviously. If I have the answer to the questions that you might have, well, I'll try to give it to you. I might have a little bit more experience than a lot of other people that are in the stream. Other people might have more experience than what I do. I've been doing this from late 2012 to early 2013 to now. So I will say I've seen a couple of things here or there, right? So I'm not a guru. I don't like being called a guru. But I try to do my best to help out, right? So again, let's jump a little bit further ahead here. I'm not sure. Electric components. Here's one thing that we need to pay attention to. The infrastructure bill, massive government bill, after it gets passed, it will jump into a lot of companies' hands, right? So gonna sign this. If it gets to be signed, we're gonna see a lot of companies get a lot of funding. And what we have to do is try to keep an eye out for those companies that might be placed in the right environment, in the right sectors, that can take advantage of these new bills that are coming into law. If it's coming into law at all, we don't know that, but chances are it can happen. So we don't know. For now, electric components. Here's what I'm gonna do with this one. I'm not 100% sure about this daily. We have a range here all the way to 1525. Kept on running on the extended hours. I think I'm gonna let it go. Or IMP, F cell. All right, so he's coming to something very interesting. The same thing, electric components, as MVST. Same sector, F cell. I was watching it today. I didn't really trade it. If you look at the daily information right here in this little corner up here, let's take out this trend line. We got a little bit of resistance at 820 right there, and we went to a high of $7.66 during the extended hour session. And on the electric components energy sector name, all right, so I think it will be a good idea to keep an eye on it. If you see right here, this low, when he gapped up, gapping up with volume above the 50-day normal volume right here on this yellow candle. And many of you guys know that I use the yellow candles as yellow if it's gapping up above the 50-day average volume, and purple candles if it's gapping down above 50-day normal volume, right? So right here we have a yellow candle, and the low of that one is very near this base that we have here on the F cell on the daily. All right, so it will be a good thing to keep an eye on that one. I'm definitely keeping it for tomorrow, and I'm gonna take out ORPM. Biotech actually looks pretty decent. So what I'm gonna do here, not to take it out completely, is I'm gonna set an alert on 2206 on ORPM, ORMP, pardon me, ORMP. I'm gonna answer your questions right now. Breaking. Setting up an alert right there. 2206 ORMP and putting F cell. Well, F cell is already there. And you have, what do you think of AMC price action tomorrow? I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I have not touched AMC in a long time. I noticed that it popped up today. Let me bring up the AMC chart here on this window real quick. F cell. It popped up today. I noticed on. Let me just. You know what? I'm gonna outright ratio. I'm gonna put on the main one. All right. So it popped up today. I noticed that. I was looking at the scanners on Thinkorswim today, and I noticed in the corner of my eye that AMC was actually out with some news. I didn't read the news. I don't know what he was saying. But here's the thing. You notice how AMC is coming down from the last couple of days. Let's try to read the price action on the daily right here on this daily chart, right? So I'll give you my personal opinion right now. Looking at how it's been downtrending from the prior couple of days. Nice push up right here. If you guys look at exactly what I was telling you guys right here, purple candle, and right here this nice, very nice long range yellow candle. Started to downtrend from those highs, and here we had a crossover down here from the 50 and the 20 simple moving average right here coming to a little base very near this doji when it actually gapped up close to that 100 simple moving average, and still taking a nice volume and consolidation in the extended hour sessions. If you pay attention to all the meme stocks today, AMC, and as I was looking at, AMC, BB, EXPR, there was a lot of chat and a lot of noise on Stock Twist and a lot of different places like Reddit and Twitter. So what I'm expecting for tomorrow, and let me look at the high here to see if we already broke it, 37.20, and whether we have the moving average 37.20. So we already broke the moving average, the 20 simple moving average that was resistance from back here or from up here on the daily. We already broke it during the extended hour sessions, and if you pull it a little closer, you're gonna notice how we maintained this nice uptrend here, holding that 50 simple moving average on the 5 minutes. So what I will say is that it can definitely push a nice leg up tomorrow. And since we already reclaimed the spot during the extended hour sessions, we can reclaim this high around the $38.48 tomorrow, and then have the nice push up into the next uptrend, maybe before we pull back around this high, around the $49.79. I'm going to put a trend line right there so you can see a little closer. Again, the reason why I believe this is because, and this is my personal opinion, not that I have a magic ball, but since we already taken the 20 simple moving average on the extended hour sessions, and we held this nice uptrend on the 50 simple moving average on the 5 minutes with a nice consolidation on the 15, we can see it right here, a nice pull and a flag going sideways, breaking the 20 simple moving average on the daily. I surely think that, not surely that I will happen surely, but I think for sure that I can hold, and it can have a nice leg up for tomorrow and then come right back up to the $49.79 if we're able to break that $38 and change that I just talked about. So that's my personal opinion there, guys. As a sign of appreciation for those of you on the live stream, if you will kindly hit a like there, so that way YouTube treats me well and maybe shares the stream with a couple of more people, I will greatly appreciate it. Going back to FSL after finishing up with the AMC chart, again, I'm hoping that you remember what I just talked about there. CARV, a little bit of a choppy thing here on the intraday session, although this is the round bottom formations that I definitely like on the daily. Now, if I'm gonna be holding a swing trade, that is when I will take an entry. Now, we had a reclaim of the 20 simple moving average, and we are holding the 50 very nicely here on support with a nice range all the way to the $42 area. Not that we're just gonna run all the way over there, but if it will definitely hold the support, oh yeah, for sure, no problem. If it holds the support, this is the kind of formation, this nice round bottom formation, that I would like to see for a swing trade. I'm not gonna send any I'm not gonna open any God, what am I gonna say here? I'm trying to say that I'm not trying to open any positions on this particular name. It just has 2.2 million shares right there, so it can be starting to accumulate a little bit of volume here. guys, just a quick note here. I do send a watch list, and it's free on Sundays from getting ready for the prior trading session. So if you want to receive it on your email address, and I don't spam, they're at traderscolony.com. Just create a account there. It's totally free, and you will receive the watch list directly to your email. Again, I don't spam. We don't spam. And we don't bully or try to shove things down your throat. All right, let's continue. RSI. I don't like it. You guys are looking to short anything, or you guys are looking just to take a look at a couple of ideas here, or you're looking for any type of short ideas too? Okay, this is a nice hold, but again, it just too choppy in the intraday session. For a swing trade, this I will take if we can break that 1681. And RXP, biotech, reclaiming that 20 and the 50 with a doji on the daily right here. But I don't have any positions there. As you can see here, it's getting a little bit of volume in the intraday session here. Quite a little bit of a whipsaw here, but nice daily range for a swing. VXRT, I did take a trade of this one. Today, very bad for me that it didn't really didn't hold the whole trend as I was expecting here. It started to get a little bit of heavy, really around the $9.40 today, and I didn't hold for the whole move. But CAN and this one actually gave me a little bit of a good thing today for me. All right, so here have a base around this area, coming from back here, looking towards the left, a little bit of a base here, support, reclaiming the 20 simple moving average with a yellow candlestick again, gapping up with above 50-day average volume. This is a name that I will definitely put an alert for, or the $12 mark for tomorrow. All right, so putting in an alert at 12:04. So let's see. As you guys notice here, let's see. I have so far for tomorrow, I'm gonna keep an eye on VXRT, charge point, CHPT, FSR running really crazy during the extended hour sessions from, let's see, ramp up. What's the percentage here? 15% higher. IPA for tomorrow. ORPM for tomorrow. FCL for tomorrow. I'm gonna keep an eye also on OCGN for tomorrow. Works. I'll keep an eye on it. GoPro is something that is actually getting out of the list, so I need to find something to clean spark. I'm not sure about this one. Looks like we have a little base in the daily, but I'll let that one go. All right, this one, we have a nice consolidation in the daily. See the prior high here at $6.58. Got there for pullback. Think I will be placing an alert on this one. Placing an alert on this one. But as of right now, I'm not too interested. Although if it was just a swing trade, that will be a good idea. But I'm looking for day trades for tomorrow. So, okay, so let me see if I change the scanner here. Change the scanner set. What is the one that I'm looking for? Okay, so we've seen a few of these ones. Again, double tapping here on CXDC. Not too sure about this one for tomorrow. FSR, we already see that one. MVST. I don't know, a little bit of a hanging man right there on the daily, so I'm not too sure about that one. FCL, we already seen. We talked about it. I'm going to keep an eye on it for tomorrow. RSI. Works. Ebon, plug power. Do I have plug somewhere here? Alright, so for those of you looking for a little bit of a higher price name, although this is really not so high price name, this is Plug Power, $28 stock. Nice range, flagging in a daily. Right here. For those of you that are looking for a little bit of a consolidation breakout, I think we might have some for tomorrow. So, setting up an alert above that level there. FTFT. I actually thought that the FTFT was actually going to run today, but it didn't. It was a pretty bad thing. It didn't really run like I was expecting it to run today. See it right here coming from the Friday session and during the intraday session, the pre-market session today, it held up a little bit. I actually thought it was going to be a good thing here, but it didn't work in the way that I was expecting. Keep moving. QS. Quantum space or escape actually. Downtrending. Auto parts, the same thing in auto parts. We talked about the auto parts. I'm looking for that one more name to take out GoPro out of the watch list. Although I have to say, GoPro had good news about earnings, and I think if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow GoPro will be in a conference. So they will have a conference call tomorrow, and they were able to extract good earnings from the last quarter. So I think it will be a good idea to keep an eye on GoPro for today. GoPro went up today about 8%. At some point it also pulled back. I was about to take a trade on GoPro. Let me show you what I was looking for, and I'm going to answer the question right there on CRB. I think I was actually taking a look at AUVI yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. GoPro. I'll jump into CRV right now. Just give me a minute. GoPro today, I was looking for an entry on top of the BUP right here with this BUP reclaim. If we look towards the left, let me show you what I was looking at in the 5 minutes right here. So you look at a base here on GoPro, and we have a little base formation right there on the 5 minutes, right? So I was looking for the price action to hold around here and then have a BUP reclaim. If you look at right here, it did reclaim but didn't pull back, and so it was moving so slow that I didn't feel too comfy about it. And if I would have jumped in, I would have placed my exit or have my exit, and that was the main. So I was looking for that support to hold, and it came here. It dipped under the BUP for a little bit, and let me see, BUP 1053, and he went to a low of 1048. So he dropped by 5 cents. I probably would have held it. Maybe not 100% sure. Hindsight 2020. But the main idea that I had on GoPro actually did work. It just did didn't work with with me, or it worked without me. That was what I was trying to say. If you look at right here, the trend lines, you guys that have been with me for a little bit of time know that I put the intraday levels on yellow and white levels, white level trend lines for the daily level, so I can differentiate what it's coming support resistance, if it's a prior low or high, or if it's just coming to an area that it had some support or resistance in the daily. So it did work. It just worked without me. If it would have been something that I would have taken the trade, I would have been taking maybe a third or half towards this prior high, and then letting the rest run to see how it will react. And right here you can see this nice push. So I would have been taking the last half or the last 1/3 around this area here on that 5 minutes. Let's jump into I think the last one. If you have any requests, please type it in, because I'm about to start wrapping this session up for today, and tomorrow I'll jump back into the live stream around 7:30. Now that I remember a couple of things, I don't think I will have the issues that I had today logging in. And also I had to download the platform and pay for a subscription for the whole year to allow me to have 1080p and all that kind of stuff. I actually was subscribed to it, but for some reason it didn't pick up my subscription. I don't know. I never canceled it. I don't remember that I did. But I had to pay for the whole year subscription before jumping into the live stream. Oh, CRV. We were just talking about this one. Again, it's picking up some volume. It's banks, regional. This can be a sympathy play if the other banks, like bigger banks, JP Morgan, Citibank, and all those guys, Goldman Sachs, and these big names, they pose good financial earnings, right? But it's I wouldn't say that the stock cannot move individually, right? So I am starting to see, and this is what I was just saying a couple of minutes ago, how we have a decent round bottom formation holding the 50 simple moving average on CARV. We just reclaimed the 20 simple moving average on the daily, and we have 2.2 million shares traded today. Take a look at the volume yesterday. 500, 600, 192,000, 300,000, 600,000. So one thing for sure is this ramp up today with this nice round bottom formation and reclaim spot on the 20 simple moving average on the daily can show us one thing. The volume is increasing in the daily. So that shows us that there is a lot, compared to the prior couple of days, there's a lot more demand and interest in this particular name. So I will expect that it can take the range. I'm not going to say it's going to go all the way back to the $42 area, right? I'm not going to say that. But we have a decent round bottom formation right here. And we just reclaimed the 20 simple moving average on increasing volume on a bullish trend, right? So those indicators, not that it's an indicator, but those facts, those things that are coming into play here definitely show that there's a lot more interest, and we can see a nice push up towards the upside and a continuation of the bullish trend. At least I would think that we might be able to go towards the $23 mark. And we're going to jump, I think, last to a UPH. I think is the one that I got confused with when you mentioned. Yeah. See, I've been watching this one for the last few days. And it's a nice consolidation here going sideways. We might be able to see this push off here for tomorrow if we're able to hold that VWAP support. But you asked for AUVI. So let's see AUVI. Oh God. Quick question, if I may, legendary. Are you holding anything on AUVI as of right now? That's just out of curiosity. I'm not gonna say anything wrong here. I'm just out of curiosity here. I still see a little bit of a downtrend there on the daily. Definitely we can see that it has a decent range to the upside, but the volume was just 51.2 thousand shares today on AUVI. So I'm not 100% sure if you're holding any of that today, or you're still holding, or you've been holding for the last couple of days. But if you are, I can see that I personally wouldn't be really interested on trading this one, or holding any type of positions. So I will say, if you're holding, just keep on holding it for now. See if we can reclaim that any other moving averages for now, at least at 20 simple moving average. The volume is extremely low. Still downtrending here. I'm noticing, and this is the type of names that I definitely like to avoid. I don't want to get into the shiny objects, as most of the people like to do, looking for the next big mover. I don't like to get into really crowded names, because it will be like jumping into an elevator, and this is one of the things that happen the most. Like, let me see if I can find what I'm trying to say here on the BTBT. I think from yesterday, because when you shoot, what was that name today? It was a name that actually pulled back really hard. All right, so let's just say it works. If you jump into a really crowded elevator, look at here how it pulled back, right? So let's say that you're going up an elevator, right? And it's way too crowded. And let's say that the cables that are actually holding it, pulling it towards the roof, actually cut and they break. This is what's gonna happen, right? So I like to avoid really crowded names, but I like when a crowded names actually starts moving. For example, today, I'll definitely keep an eye on works for tomorrow, because although it did gap up and we came really close to this prior level in the daily, we did pull back from there, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we're not gonna keep on having a continuation to the upside, right? So being that tomorrow works is probably not going to be the shiny object that everybody wants to see. It can have some follow through to the upside in the same way as Annie and GoPro, but in a little bit of a slower way. And what that does is that it gives you a little bit more control in the price action, and that allows you to trade around the position in a little bit of a better way, and not put you in a really bad situation, because that will really be a bad thing if you find yourself in a really fast moving stock and it starts to drop like crazy, it will probably be a really bad thing to see. Let me see here if I can have this thing change. What's the name of this one? Daily. Alright, let me just take this one out. And let me try to bring that daily back in. No, I made a mistake here. Okay. Daily. That was not the one that I was looking for. Anyway, let me just go back to what I was doing. This thing is not helping me out. I gotta configure the whole thing, and it's not giving me the settings to configure what I really want to do. Anyway, guys, I don't know if you have any final questions, but since I started the live stream about an hour and 10 minutes ago, although the first couple of minutes, I will say that probably the first 10 minutes was a little bit of a hard thing for me, trying to remember everything that, well, I had to do in order for me to jump into the stream. It was a little bit hard for me to get the rhythm. Now that I have it for tomorrow around 7:30, I'll go back into the stream, and I'll try to do a good job helping you answer the questions and reviewing the names that you might have answers questions to. And again, I'm just gonna try to bring a couple of ideas and scan as I do regularly, getting ready for the following trading session. So if you guys want to have a little bit more type of live alerts, let's just say, although I don't like calling it alerts, ideas, the invite link, the Discord group is totally free, is right there, and we do talk about stocks, and I post the things that are moving in the pre-market hours, and we start picking up, the stocks that are moving during the pre-market sessions, and adding a couple of names here there to the list that I make during the prior night. So if you want to keep chatting, talking, you're welcome to come by. If you're new to the YouTube channel, I greatly appreciate it if you like what we did here today and going forward. Subscribe to the channel, give it a like, maybe a comment if you like it and you appreciate it. And I do appreciate all of you guys being here. For now, I will say goodbye until tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow about 7:30, and if you would like, just hit the bell notification on YouTube so that way you can be notified. I will still share the streams, the link on streams on Twitter and Stock Twist tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being here, and again, if you have any questions, you could type it in on the Discord or the comment section of this live stream. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your night. For now, I am going to keep doing a couple of things. I'm actually a little hungry now. I'm gonna eat something, and then I'm gonna write an article here on tradesconley.com. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your night. I hope you guys get some rest, and don't go to sleep too late. You're gonna need to be 100% for tomorrow. Remember that you need to think, and you need to be able to think fast to execute. And so because of that, you're gonna need your brain and the capacity on 100%. So get some rest. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Any more questions or comments, put in the Discord or here in the description of the video.